this, you are part of my students, and I want to get you to be able to understand some things. For example, this is my keyboard, right? I have this C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one. So if you want to, if I want to be playing while seeing everything that I'm doing, I look into the middle of the keyboard, right? I have this C, I have this C. So it is important that I can play with this one here, and then the next octave I start another C. This would help you to be able to see what you are playing. Okay, let me adjust this thing. Okay. All right, so this will help you be able to play together, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now, what I'm doing is that if you're listening to what I'm playing, you would know that there is a piano and then a strings behind. Every piano has a setting, so the strings is what you call the dual. Okay, the piano is the main one. Okay, let me try and change it so that you would understand what I'm saying. Okay, so now I'm playing only the piano. So when I put the dual, which is the strings, most of the time you're supposed to have 2 people playing, one with the main piano and then someone playing strings. But if you find yourself playing, you can add the 2 together, but with the strings lower in volume than the main piano. So let's look at what I was saying. It's like this. It should be closer, right? And if you see the way I'm sitting, the keyboard isn't that lower and also that higher, so my shoulders aren't like this. Okay, I'm relaxed. All right, then let's get on into the inversions, right? There is something I want you to say. I want you to take note. It's very important. Every chord your right hand plays, make sure your left hand plays it. But now I'm going to show you how to play a power chord, right? Where you play an extension like this one. Now this is how it is built. For example, if I play this chord, I have 1, 3, 5. What I can do, sorry, 1, 3, 5. What I can do is to remove the 3, and then it becomes like this. So the next thing is to do is to add an octave of the C. So I can play like, and most of the time for me this is what I love doing. If I'm playing this chord, I just remove this and then I play it with the pinky and then the index. So if this was supposed to play this, I'll just come and play my chord here because I want to play closely. So I can do this or this, so that if I like using the index, reason being that if I decide to come this way, I play the full chord on the left. So if you're learning key C, I know I'm sending this video to those playing key C. You can play like this. The chord is like this. You remove this and then, so it's like for everyone. Then this one. So this is how I want you to practice it. Like, the focus is on the left hand. the chord 7, which is the T, I want you to play like this. Sorry, I want you to play an inversion of the 5 like this, for example, like this. You play 7, you play 5, and then you play 6 for the left hand. So it's 7, 5, 6. I'm talking of the notes. That means in every key that we're going to be playing, the 7 you can play like this. Alright, so it will be like this. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then like this, and then 1. So 1, 7, right? Or instead of adding the 6 to it, you can just play the 7 and then the 5, then 6, 4. Now remember I said play closely, so this is just the chord, but I'm just removing. So you find me playing like this. If I were to play the full chord, this one will come in between and it becomes like this. So essentially you are just removing the third note. But as I said, make sure that still, whatever the issue is, your left can still play the chord. Now for the inversions, okay, so for those who are with me in my Zoom lesson, this is how I want you to learn your chords. Let me try and give you some progression. We're going to be doing let me add the strings to it. Okay, no, you hold on. We're already doing 1, 3, then 2, then 5. Lord, we praise your name. Lord, we praise your name. So what happens is when from 2, if I'm moving to 5, I have to lift my hands and come and play. But with inversions, you play the chords closer to you so that it becomes easier for you as you're playing. For example, this is 1, right? Now if I want to play a 3, I don't have to lift my hands like this. From here I can just move the thumb here, move the pinky here, and then I have a 3. Now let me explain. This is a chord 3, right? Now chord 3, if this is made up of E, G, and then B, which could also in numbers be 3, 5, 7. So 3, 5, 7. Now 7 is B, so I can come and play the B here, either upper B or smaller B. So if I'm going to play the smaller B, the lower B becomes like this. It's the same thing. It's just that the B, I'm bringing the B backwards. So this is 1, this is 3. How easy it is. So look. So with I'm playing it with the extended left hand. You see it to be like this. You see, this is how it would have been. So with just a note, or I can just play like this. So it becomes like that. So again, I getting it. It's just an inversion on the right. Then this is chord 2, right? I can also bring the A here and then play like this. So this is 1, this is 3, this is 2. Then when it comes to 5, I come and play the 5, the one that I was supposed to have moved my hand. Because this is 2, 5 is closer. All right, now, so this is how it will sound like if I'm playing it. This 2. Now, instead of from here bringing, I can stand here and then just shift my hand and I'm playing chord 1. How? This is chord 1 and then this is G. So I can come and play G here and then. So learning inversions are very important. So for example, I can play 1, I sing, then 2, 1, then 2. There's an inversion. So for example, this is 5. If you pick this one, G, and you move it forward, you have this. If you pick B and you move it forward, you have this. So you can play like then instead of picking your hand like this, you just move. That's 5. Okay, extended. So this is the inversion way I want you to play. Now the second one, let me give you a progression. Okay, yeah, I told you to play like then T. Most of the time it wasn't nice, so with the extended, this is how you play it, right? Look at the chords very well. Okay, so 1, then 6, 4, this is 4 rather, 3, 2, 5. But because I want you to learn the inversions, your right would be playing more of the inversions than your left. All right, so it's like this 1, this 7. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm playing 5 over 7. So for now, anytime you want to play 7, play a 5 and then a 7. Okay, because even if you were supposed to play the chord, it was going to be like this, right? So you just extend 1 and 5. So then 4, then so it's like so there's something I also want you to learn, and this should be when you are playing your rudiments, like playing the scale. You should add it. When you play a chord like this, play like because a time will come It's the same thing that you're going to be playing. It's called arpeggios. So for example, this chord, I want you to learn these two, so that when you're playing, then yeah, the 7, then all right. So in summary, this is what I'm saying. When you sit on your piano and you're playing one, then you form the chord. After forming the chord, you can play. You're just playing around it. What it does is that it makes your fingers flexible. And then the inversions, make sure you use the inversions very much in the progressions that you're playing. So the last progression I gave you was this. Now let me add the strings and then listen to how this progression sound. Okay, it's raining. Okay, so yeah. Okay. That's 5, then back to 4. The only reason you like it is because of the strings behind. Then 4. Now when I finish, I'm going to play it in different inversions, but all the same, the left hand still plays the same thing. Okay, so now I'll try and play the 6 in a different version. Now let's see. Then the 5 in a different version. Then the 4 also in another inversion. Now if I were to be playing it by myself without teaching you, this is how I'll play it. So it's the same. You remember what I told you? So it's just like you playing. So everything that you're learning now, in as much as it sounds, it seems little or simple, you're going to be using it when it's the foundation. So just learn it as it is. So 6, 5, 4, and make sure you use a metronome. Okay, I have some issues with my software. I'm going to work on it so that next time I can, you know, get a metronome in. But even if I don't get a metronome in, make sure that you're playing it with a like this. All right, so play closely, learn how to play chords with your left, and then learn the extended version of play.